Hello and welcome back to Founding Core Plays Factorio Seablock. In this episode, we are going to try and fix a lot of the issues that we've been having. Now, what's the issue here? Too much mineralized water. That's right, we left off with having too much mineralized water. And we swapped over our green algae production from using just plain water to consuming mineralized water. Right up here. But we're so backed up on this that it's not really going anywhere. That's because we're not really using carbon or charcoal in abundance. So, what we're probably going to have to do is one of two things. Either put it in a container, like one of these storage tanks, or go back to the process that I was doing before and taking it and turning it into the very beginning process of creating sapphirite stereotype. Now, that is an option, and that's something we could do. See, it would be nice if you could take that stereotype and sapphirite and turn it together to make something, but it won't work. So, what I think I will do is I'll just start having it do the process that we were doing before with it. And I'll just put it right back in here like I had prior. This is terrible. Alright. Yep, so we'll have that come in here. And then it's going to come over here. I will need to split it. Oh, that's a Mark II. Yeah, I didn't need a Mark II for this. Alright, let's see. I'll have it run down this way. No, I better not do that, because... yeah, I better not do that. And the reason being is because these are all set up to handle what's there already. So the stereotype can go there, sapphirite can go there. This can be the... where's that? Stereotype goes up there, sapphirite comes here. I could have probably shifted it over a little bit more. And that's probably what I'll do. I'm going to get all this set up to where I want it at. And these can obviously be moved over. What else? Alright, there's that. Okay, there's that. Let's shift all this. I mean, literally all of it over. We'll go about right here. I didn't know I had so many on me. I'm only going to run 2 because more than likely we're not going to have a lot. It's backed up right now on the mineralized water, but that will clear up. Well, this ain't an issue. I ain't gonna worry about that. This I do, so we'll run that down. Should I come out? Maybe I should come off the side. Just so I can run it a different way. Anyway, so the next thing is same as before. We'll shift all this where it runs down. We'll have this split. Same thing as before. Now, I'm not really stressing about the stereotype because, I mean, not gonna really use it that much. Alright, output this. Output that. So now all the crushed stone will do the same thing as before, where it'll just run down to the main bus. And this only needs to go right here. We're not going to be producing a lot, so that doesn't matter. I don't even need to go that far. Alright. There's all that. Now, once we get that, we'll have the chunks. So, the sapphirite chunks, I'll let just run down. I'm not going to put a splitter here to split it off, because there's no need. but I will put one for the stereotype because that will be necessary. Only because we're not doing it anywhere else. And this just needs one. Let's move it over a little bit more. And this produces 6. If it's running constantly, it's producing 6, like every cell. Alright, so this is like that. This is like that. And this is spaced out right there. So I will put that there. And what I'm going to do is move this over. Just so it's the kind of same setup. May not be exactly the same, but it'll be close enough. That's disheartening. We'll just do that. It looks a little wonky, but actually, you know what? I'll do it like this. It's connected, so I don't have to worry about the rest. Now we need to connect the pipes up. And then find the mineralized water again, and then once I connect that up, everything will start working. Okay, so mineralized water is right here. And we need to go from right down here. Alright, we're almost there. And we are there. Back this off. Use this. And then what I'll do is take this pipe. Use one of those pipes. And then I'll dump this pipe over here towards the beginning. And then now, here we go. Oh, I better output these. Crap. Oh, was that it? Oh. Well, we don't need 2 inserters then. There we go. That's pretty funny how that's backed up. It's See, I knew this wouldn't be an issue. Oh. Shoot. And there we go. Yeah, okay. So what we'll do is put that there. No. Put that there. Box that up. There. So that'll help this constantly flowing. Alright, let's see how this works out. Swap that back to a basic. And then I'll speed this one up. There we go. Now this is starting to clear out, which is nice. We're slowly increasing this. It's kind of staying up. I don't know. It feels like it is and it isn't. But anyway, so what's the deal with this? What's wrong here? This is getting it from the slag. So are we backed up on slag? Now, we're just now getting it all flowing. Still looking good on aluminium. I need to get that being taken care of. So this ain't working yet because there ain't enough slag down there, but it'll eventually start working. Okay, so we're good on everything else. Alright, bronze, brass, copper, steel, obviously we're at that process right now. What about research? So we got manganese. So what I have in mind of doing is getting this manganese being made so that I can combine it with the iron over here to help produce more steel. Because let's be honest, until I get into blue science, we're not going to be getting a lot of steel being made. Advanced Steel Casting 3? I haven't even got Advanced Steel Casting 2. That's crazy. And then this would be great, but again, it needs freaking steel. I need more steel being processed. Like, I don't even have this being made because it just would not be feasible. But this would be nice to have. I will get that. because we are going to be working on this. So let's think about this. I'm going to have to run that slurry back up. Okay, let's just imagine this for a moment. We run all these down. We have all our liquefiers down there. So they're going to make crystal slurry. So then what I'll do is I can take either that crystal slurry to make crystal seedling. Well, you would have to make both, either way you look at it. If you wanted to do this kind of stuff, to make a crystal catalyst. But I'm not needing any of that. What I'm wanting to look at is making that manganese. So making that manganese, if I remember correctly, is this, that ferrous powder. Alright, but so what I'm thinking about doing is just doing that crushed ferrous mixture sorting, which all it needs is crushed sapphirite, givelite, and rubite, which would come to a grand total of what? 25 each. So that would literally take 2 filtration units, but there would be a surplus of the slurry. Then it would make us that 6 crushed ferrous mixture. Man, that's such a hard freaking thing to do. Because it would be nice if it was like just 2, if it needed just 2 or 4, that would be fine. But it makes it so hard to sit there and have a perfect ratio. But it would be nice to do that ferrous powder sorting, because well, to make that milling drums, it will require lubricant. And that would be great to just continuously using that lubricant to make those. I mean, we're not doing nothing with it, and there ain't really much else to do except electric engine units. The only crappy part about that is I don't need that freaking nickel. I just don't need it. Ugh, it's so aggravating. So aggravating. But that's what we're going to do. We'll end up making the ferrous powder. We'll do the whole crushed ferrous mixture. So, do I have one of those ore? So, we'll take one of those. What else? Do I have an ore crusher on me? I don't. So, it's gonna need what? It can use an ore crusher 1? No freaking way. But we'll make a Mark 1. Alright, so we've got an ore crusher. Do we have an ore sorting facility? We don't. So let's get one of those, so I need more stone brick. That'll be easy. Alright, this is being made now, finally. Cool. We're going through our silicon now, which we're processing a crap ton of iron. which is awesome because I need it. Not gonna lie, I need it. Alright, what else do I need? Oh, nice, nice. That's done. Electric boiler, is that necessary? Like, is that gonna get me anything that I need right now? No. Rocket boosters would be good. I mean, iron pipe and ammonium nitrate, that's pretty good. Just from a cheap byproduct of all this crap. It's not. I mean, you could be like, okay, well, instead of making ammonia gas, you could be making whatever solid fuel instead of it. But I mean, you're in such an abundance of carbon dioxide and freaking what is it called? The sulfuric wastewater, that making ammonia is easy and cheap. The nitric acid, again, that's pretty easy to make, and I mean, it just takes power, which again, you can just use these byproducts to make solid fuel if you want, and you can also use these rocket boosters, which again, you don't have to just use them to power your plants. You can also use them just to run in your vehicles. So it's just nice to kind of use up resources that you're already going to be making because you need them. Let's get solar energy too. I like the large solar panels. I needed stone brick. I cannot believe I had a brain fart on what I needed. That's it? I thought they would store more than that. That's disheartening. There we go. I could upgrade these. I mean, would that really be a bad idea? Not really. But would it be a good idea? Not really. Doesn't really matter. In all grand scheme of things. I got plenty of belts, so I don't need belts. I'm going to try to get rid of these pipes while I'm down here. How are we looking on clay bricks? Oh, that's further up. Never mind. Come on, come on, come on. There we go. There. Righty. So base mineral oil is almost full. Fuel oil's almost full. What are we full on? Acid gas should be full. Or, I mean, should be, it's like ethane. Oh, do I not have any more? Shoot. That's full too, anyways. Wait, did I not make a spot for that on the bus? Oh, you gotta be shitting me. Well, I'm gonna have to adjust all this. I'm gonna try not to mess with any of this, like building more of this stuff. Sulfuric wastewater I don't have to worry about accumulating. I'll fix that off camera. What about clay bricks? Got a good bit of them. Alright. We're not here to mess with all this. There. Alright, so now we can make one of these ore sorting facilities. Now, does it need to be a Mark 1 or a It needs to be a Mark II. Well, for right now, we'll just have Mark I as a representation. Because I still gotta make liquefiers for all the different crystal slurries. So, all we have to do is make the crushed saphrites. Crushed givelite, crushed rubite. Then what we do, that'll be all created. I don't know how this is going to work. I've never messed with it. That's so sad that we're not even making enough. There's not enough slag. Alright, so... So if we use all the geodes, that'll make our crystal slurry. Oh yeah, but then we need the mineralized water. Shit. Shit, I forgot about that. God. Fucking bullshit. So, if we have a regular, that's 1.5 crafting speed. And that's 3 seconds. That means every 2 seconds we need to be producing 100 mineralized water. And then if you look at this is what needing... This needs 200 every... It's a crafting speed of 1.5. So this is needing 200 every 1.33. And we're pretty much almost making that. So we may be good. We may be in the clear to be able to handle it. So... Alright, so... I think what we'll do is we'll use the spot that the worms are at right now. I need more landfill, so let's go get landfill. But basically, we're going to do our setup right here. Now, this is mainly going to be for creating our steel. We just need it for our steel. I gotta turn them sounds down. They're so freaking loud. That's so much better, because it makes me feel like I'm having to yell over it. And I hate that. I hate that feeling. Nice. We're slowly building back up. But, I mean, I also haven't turned these into electrolyzers Mark IIs. And not all these are Mark IIs either. Just these rows are Mark IIs. This one isn't. And these are only enough to support this. This is supporting that, and this one has none. And this is coming from what we're using from the slag down below. Alright. So let's go take out the worms. Nice. Their range was so limited in comparison to us. Like, even right here. Alright. There we go. And that was just our, like, the very basic worms to start with. Alright. There shouldn't be nothing here. Okay, we're good. I think I might be able to use a little bit of room right here. Okay. Alright, there we go. So, I need this setup to be... That's fine. I'm not worried about charcoal now. It's not a big issue. I need one of these. Actually, two of them. Put that down here. I need a... Oh. Yeah, it still needs the same thing. Yeah, that still needs the same, so I'm not stressing about that. So 5, 6, 7, 5, 6, 7. That I still think that's way overpowered. But I love it. I mean, I don't want it to go away. I love it. I'm glad they brought it back. I think it's awesome. This can get us into blue science. And it will get us into our robots. And that's where we'll need that formaldehyde. Which we'll also need it for the advanced fertilizer. 1, 2. Alright, well, I'm going to end the video here. In the next episode, we'll continue on where we're leaving off right here. And we'll start getting all that crystal slurry being made. If you like what you've seen, please leave a like, subscribe, comment, and I'll see you in the next episode. See you then.